Good morning and welcome from Palm Springs. We are rolling. So I told you we were going to take a trip to get out to the sunshine. We did, and of course now my buddy Mark Fisher tells me that the sun came out in Los Angeles right when we left. So there you have it. That's my luck. But we're in Palm Springs. Our new dig's out here and enjoying the heck out of it. Connor's loving it here, and it's just it's great to get away. And I'm going to tell you again, go live your best life, right? You have to shake it up. You have to have things going on other than just sitting in your home office trading. It's super important. It clears the head, clears the brain space, and when you're somewhere else, when you're somewhere that has something you want, like the sunshine here and the heat. I love the heat. Then what you can do is still trade the markets. So we've been trading the triple Qs today and the NQU 23, the futures. So everything has been going as per plan today. Everything seems to be just fine. So let's take a look at the charts, and I will let you know exactly what the game plan is for the rest of the day. Alrighty. So what we are looking at here is a QQQ that we had a gap down in the morning, followed by a move to the upside, followed by a trend move lower. And that trend move lower had us focused on the Qs when they were trading sort of in the box early in the session. So when they were trading down in here, we had opportunities that established early in the session and then gave us reason to go and take some of these rebound moves. So when the Qs came up and traded into this top line, 365.42, we had a short there down into 365.04, and that was the first little move of the day. And then as the morning progressed, we had this move up and out, and we had a move all the way back up into the higher part of the range. That gave us an opportunity to shift the focus and start looking at the long side of the market. So why the long side? Because we were trading up and above the volume weighted average price for the session. So you can see here, right, this line is the VWAP for the session. Once we're up above there and trading above the volume by price data that we have over the course of these brackets over here, right, it tells us that our likely trend for right now anyways is going to be higher. So we shift gears, shift the focus, start trading up into the range. When we get this high, it comes back down into this support level. That support was established early in the session, so we knew that it was going to be meaningful. It was also above this anchored VWAP and gave us then an opportunity to trade this on the long side. So we had 366.67 up to 367.33. So once again, right, if you're focusing on those moves and you're trying to look at, say, the two standard deviation bands, you don't want to be focused on these guys when they're doing this. When they're spreading, it's a difficult thing to interpret because price can tend to keep climbing up along this rise as it's happening. When they go and start to channel sideways, when we get these squeezes happening, that's when you start seeing opportunities in the trading ranges that you can gauge based on your two standard deviation moves away from the average price, right? The average price of that blue line. And once those start happening, that gives us then a whole different set of confluences that we can look at to figure out when we want to go long, and then possibly when we think this thing might be topping out, probably somewhere around here. If that happens around the two standard deviation move away from the mean, then we can look at the short side of the market as well, look for a reversal on one of those infield fly setups, look for something that's happening with confirmation. Don't just do it because you want to fade the market. You only fade the market when the indication is that a bar is leading to an exhaustion setup and that a move lower is imminent. And again, infield fly, you want to see that bar open and close in the bottom of the bar, long tail up above. Don't go reading into everything as an infield fly. Just because it opens low and closes somewhere near the low does not make it a good setup. It needs to close down right at that low price. Much less forgiving on the intraday charts than we are on the dailies. So there you have it. That is the Triple Q setup for today. I'm gonna go and enjoy the weather here and trade these things over the rest of the session. I think there's going to be some good trades lining up as the day goes on, so hopefully this will help you get in front of them. All right, have a great trading day.